Hey everybody, back to 60 Seconds Reatomized. And the She-Hulk, Mary Jane, just came back from her expedition. And we got a bunch of water, because Pancake helped us with chasing off some bandits. So we're still kind of low on soup. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to shelter on the surface, and she brought back some more water and 1 can of soup. Mary Jane, can you bring back more soup instead of water? Fatigued, hungry, fatigued. Alright. Yes. Mary Jane, you are doing so-so. I would still like it if you brought more soup back than water, but we received another army transmission this morning. We wish it would mark the end of our stay in the shelter, but it seems the military has other plans. All survivors in the area were asked to head to the nearby park and chop down as many trees as possible to aid the evacuation effort. Whatever that means, we may as well join in the speed this whole affair up. Alright, so clearly they're not doing the playing card thing like I thought they were going to. But yes, we will go down and chop some trees down. Day 35. Alright. What do you got for me? Exploding radioactive waste, some of that. Yeah, okay. Doesn't matter. I've already heard that one. We chopped down as many trees as we could. It wasn't much, but hopefully it would make it will make the difference they wanted. The next time they get in touch, it better be from a tank parked on our lawn, or what's left of it. Our only regret is that the wood chopping business ruined our axe. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't send Mary Jane out to the waste. Because now I'm looking at it, I lost the gun, we've lost the axe, and now I have no way to defend myself. So, you're starving, thirst. So I think we should probably send one of the parents out. Send Ted out. What can he bring? He should bring a map. Probably some bug spray, unless, Now, I'm confident Mary Jane can fight off any bugs. Then we don't want to give him the radio. We'll give him bullets in case he finds a gun. Because right now the bullets aren't really going to do us any good. Alright. So, yes. I think I'm making the right decision here. Because, like I said, I can defend myself against bugs, but I can't defend myself against bandits if they show back up. Or up at all. Bandits is how I died last time. Alright. So Dad is out in the wastes. Alright. A can of bug spray is useful against insects and other creatures. Alright. Ted left for the service. Mary Jane is starving. We better keep the Mary Jane fed, otherwise she might eat us. Alright, she's starving. Dehydrated. Alright. No, Pancake crawled back to us, but he's severely injured. No! Poor thing has been shot by some monster. We need to help him fast. I don't have... No, Pancake! I am legit upset. damn it! Damn pancake! Game, don't listen, developers. All video game developers, don't kill off the dog companions ever, or any animal companion. That is how grown men and women cry. That is how they get depressed. It doesn't matter if it's a fictional being. An axe can be both. Yes, I know. Nothing matters anymore. Pancake's dead. We didn't think anything could be worse than a nuclear bomb dropping on our heads. We were wrong. We buried Pancake next to the shelter in a nice place right under what used to be our white fence. We had thought about eating him, but there are some lines you do not cross, even in the most dire circumstances. You do not eat your friends, even if they're pancakes. I am very, very upset. It's not, that's the thing, I'm just reading about it. It's not like actively happening on screen. That trash can be, that trash can be of ours. Or that trash can of ours. I don't know why I'm adding B in there. That trash can of ours is getting disgusting. The good news is we don't have much of an appetite. And we see it, so we're saving some food. Yet for some reason we would like to tidy this mess up. Those giant green cockroaches are a pretty good motivator. I don't have anything to get rid of cockroaches with. I don't have the bug spray. I gave the bug spray to Ted like a fool. Let's see what happens if I use the scout book. Alright. Alright. Don't let your expeditions get lost in the wild. Take a map with you. I have been sending did send Ted with a map, so. We dodged a bullet this time. That is if a bullet was a huge, hairy, had 8 legs, and a glowing head. Hopefully we won't have to deal with them again. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Hungry, fatigued. Okay, you're all good. Oh, yes, I might actually trade for a gun. Oh, no. They offer 4 waters for a gun. Alright, let's see. I haven't really been using the gas mask. Because the land is no longer irradiated. And that gives us 2 soups. And I am low on soup. So that seems like a good idea. Alright. Let's see. Afraid of someone trashing your safe house? Use padlock. Yeah, okay. I do actually have a padlock now. Yeah, we got some soup. Cool. Alright, time to ration. You're hungry and thirsty, you're starving. Keep the mutant from starving. Alright. So this is what it's come down to. Sitting idly in the shelter with a very few supplies and a growing sense of impending doom. If only there was something we could do about it, like breaking into our neighbor's shelter. We know that lock is broken and we saw her restocking the shelter before the bombs fell. Should we go and check it out? See, she and her children probably didn't even make it in there, right? Pretty well on for water. The soup situation could still be better, but I also don't think that's not necessarily a guarantee it's an easy loot fix, so I'm gonna say no this time. We don't need to be dicks today. Ted is back. He looks absolutely miserable because he's fatigued and tired. It looks like Ted brought back some soup anyway, so see, I didn't need to. Robbing innocent people, absolutely not. I mean, we did it before. We are not savages. We cannot stoop that low. It's important to keep our values even in these troubled times, especially in these troubled times. Let's set a shining example and leave these poor people alone. I mean, but I robbed old ladies earlier, so Ted is returned. It was quite a long walk from our house to the docks. We knew of a promising warehouse. He found 5 cans of soup! Amazing! We were hoping it wasn't better at. We always thought canned soup was made in America. Apparently it's made in another country with a weird name that we didn't recognize. According to the crate date stamp, the shipment came after the blast. Weird. Okay. Alright. While scouting the area, we noticed a young girl cornered by a giant scorpion. It turned out that those things are real. When she saw us, she frantically waved a rifle above her head. We figured she might be short of ammunition, so we tossed her some. She managed to fight off the vile beast and was grateful enough to offer us a gas mask for our trouble. Okay. Cool. That's awesome, because I traded the gas mask. At one point during our expedition, we were ambushed by a pack of mutated cockroaches. We managed to scare them away with bug spray. In their nest, we found a splash of... So, Ted, you're amazing. Oh my god, maybe I should send you out more than Mary Jane. Our map really took a beating during our expedition. It's nearly unusable now. The ammunition we took with us, we don't have it anymore. Oops, okay. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful. Okay. So, let us not, we're pretty damn good now. I don't have a first aid kit. That part sucks. Nor do I have a gun or an axe. I do have bug spray. And I do have a mutant Hulk. So hopefully that means I can keep myself defended. But last time I went out, and I already see that I do not have an axe or a gun for this next scenario. I haven't even started reading this scenario, and I'm already upset. Ugh. It was really weird when you get the feeling that something is watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging us for a while now. We checked all the closets and no one's hiding in there. Is there something alive down here besides us? Maybe a rodent of some kind? If so, we need to show it that we are the dominant species in this little paradise of ours. Well, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about it. Alright, doesn't look like anyone is hurt. Working rifle is a good defense against the foes of any kind. Yep, I know. I don't have one. As we were running around looking for something to smash the furry rodent with, it just disappeared. So did one of our cans of food. Our food cans. The question is, how did that devil fit in through one of those little holes? Alright, well, we lost a can of soup, but we still got a bunch. So it's not too bad. You need everything. You're fine. You need everything. And you need food. You don't need water, though. State of the wasteland remains unknown. Maybe we should risk it and go out. No, we're gonna lay low for a while. Like maybe let's give it until day 50, and then we might send somebody. Well, we got supplies. All right. I don't actually really want to get rid of anything. I got a bunch of water. So, yeah, no, I don't need water. I got a bunch of water. I want to keep what I got. Alright. Not all strangers are okay. Read you before. Refuse to trade. Hopefully we made the right choice. So, yeah. Okay, how's the fam doing? You're dehydrated, so you need some water. Fatigued and hungry. Fatigued and hungry. Okay. What we got? A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans halted and the fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. The air seems to... We have to fix it. And no fresh air. Okay, I misread that. We have to fix it before suffocating the rest trapped by a professional and very cruel rat catcher. Let's use bug spray on them. Do we still have the bug spray? We do not have the bug spray. So we are down a bug spray. Poured it? Yep, I know. Alright, we decided to spray the hell out of that vent, just to be on the safe side. Turns out it was the right thing to do. A couple of mutated insects fell out, followed by a gust of fresh air. Good, good, good. Alright, fatigued and hungry. You're starving. Let's give you some soup. Hungry and hungry. We're not sending out anyone on an expedition. What's that glowing in your pocket, Timmy? Oh no! Mutated ants! Their terrifying little mandibles almost gave Dolores a heart attack. She wants them out, but Timmy says it's the beginning of an atomic ant farm. One of them has to be in their... one of them has to have their way, but who? I don't want ants in my freaking shelter. Let's side with Dolores. Day 44! 4-4! Okay. Mental health is as important as physical health. On the topic of atomic ant farm, Dolores put her foot down several times. She swatted and stomped furiously with a look of glee on her face until all the insects were dealt with. Timmy was mortified. Is he insane, though? Alright, let's see. Time to ration supplies. We got a hungry Ted, a hungry and thirsty Dolores, a starving Mary Jane. She seems to be starving more than everybody else. Maybe she requires more food because she's a mutant now. The state of the wasteland ran. No, we don't need an expedition. The army started broadcasting again. They are requesting a representative from all survivor groups to meet up with them in a specified location. Seems they wish to question people before they evacuate us from the area. We're not sure if this is good or bad. We should send someone, though. It's still our best choice. I think one of the parents would be best for this situation. How are they doing? Fatigued, hungry, and thirsty. Fatigued and hungry. Ted seems to be in better shape. Maybe we should feed him before he goes out there. Because he's just hungry, right? Yeah. So yeah, we'll send Ted out there. And we'll feed him too, just in case. Because I believe he's going to be gone for a little bit. We'll see, though. Oh, no, he's not gone. Okay, cool. Alright. Think ahead. Yes, I'm doing so. I thought that was a good idea, but apparently not really. Maybe we made it to the meeting. The serious-looking soldier asked us a few questions, made some notes, and told us that they would get back to us. We can only hope we made a good impression. Too bad our Sunday best didn't make it through the explosion. Alright, Ted is fine. I just fed him. You need some water. Mary Jane is always hungry. Poor Timmy is both. Needs both things. Alright. A group of people dressed in green, pajamas? Knocking on our hatches. Not something that we anticipated, yet this is exactly what happened. Furthermore, they insisted that they are merry men. They take from the rich and give to the poor. Let us not. We actually have a very big supply here, so well, I would consider us rich at this moment, so Did they steal soup? Or no, I still got the cans on the floor. Okay, I was looking at the shelf and I was just like, what? We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. Okay. Dehydrated. Hungry, hungry, hungry. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go... Okay, no. Until we run out of excess food and water. We've discussed everything we could, and no one is willing to chat anymore. The silence is really disturbing. We should do something before we start talking to ourselves instead. Nope, we're keeping the... Nope, we're not going to... For recreational purposes. It is for the military to contact us. Alright, people are tired. Except for Mary Jane, she seems fine. A working rifle, yeah. Okay. Okay, I was just checking the time. There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors in their shelter. Alright, how you doing? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. And you're fine. Okay. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell real bad. We smell bad. Real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it. And now we're about to get sick. So why not take a shower? We don't have soap, but there are other alternatives to consider. Why would ammunition help? Alright, let's use the gas mask. Day 48. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm about ready to stop that. Because this has been repeating for a while now. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. If we can survive just a little bit longer, dirty ears shouldn't be much of a problem. Just to be sure, dibs on the gas mask. Oh, I get you. Okay, you are fine. You are starving. You are starving. And I mean, there's a lot wrong with you, but you can survive another day. A sleazy-looking tray carrying equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us visit. No, well, Pancake died. Do we kill a cat too? We have enough soup. And again, the cat was more problem than it was worth last time. Maybe there's a reason why you want the cat. Like I said, there's no dog anymore, so... Kitty! Sharikov! Alright. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching, hellish sounds. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sharikov. Is that its name? Sounds Russian. It's a spy. I mean, that was my first impression. You're okay. You need some water. Like, yeah, I don't think Mutant Mary Jane needs to worry about water. Like, ever. You're dehydrated. Why are you not dehydrated, Ted? Is it because I sent you out? There's a small muddy pond in the park nearby. Too bad we forgot our fishing rod. Perhaps we could try to fish something out of the nasty river using the old suitcase. I mean, sure. I might lose the suitcase, but so far I haven't had much use of it except for going on setting Ted out on expeditions. Alright, looks like I lost the suitcase. Speaking of which, I had headphones on. If you guys have heard scratching at the door, that's my cat. And I apologize. I'm going to take one ear off so I can potentially hear her. Alright. We have to admit we were counting on... Thanks for reminding me, Sharikov! We have to admit we were counting on some kind of fish to enrich our tomato diet, but this will have to do instead. Too bad the suitcase got ruined. Okay, we found more bug spray. Okay. This still hasn't recovered, or Ted still hasn't recovered. He needs both. You're fine, you're starving. Alright, now I'm getting to the point where I may want to send someone out on an expedition soon. Oh. Our hideout was approached by a man we didn't know. He claimed he used to be an accountant, but now he survives as a trader and a gambler. He offered us a card game for a bet of 2 water bottles. Shall we play? No, I'd rather not lose 2 water bottles, and I have enough water bottles right now. Sharikov moved. He's now on the checkerboard. Alright, gambling is a terrible habit. Yes, it is. I work at a casino. I know. What kind of example is that to set to the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Ted is still mighty tired. People are tired all the time. Alright. You're fine. And you're fine. Okay. Trader alert. Timmy's salvaged comic books are mostly harmless science fiction pulp. However, some of them don't feature the brave Astro Citizen program astronauts, but cosmonauts. That boy is eating up Soviet propaganda. What a disgrace. Should we banish Timmy to the wasteland for his treacherous ways and dispose of these blasphemous comics? Listen. No. I mean, might regret this, might not. But a family member, an extra family member increases our chances of survival. So, see. And plus, doesn't look like he can do much anyway. he can't see out of that hair of his. Alright. Let's see. We graciously allowed Timmy to stay in the shelter. Despite his actions, we believe in the power of rehabilitation and second chances. Also, we're running out of toilet paper, and those propaganda books will do nicely. Alright. How's everybody doing? You're starving. You need some soup. You're starving. You need some soup. There's a lot of things wrong with you, but you can survive. And emptying our bucket in front of the shelter. Excuse me, taking a drink of soda. In front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on the ruined walls. Someone drew out a route and marked a spot to the end of it. Maybe there are supplies hidden there. Should we check it out? Who's in best shape? That's... Mary Jane is technically in the best shape. I'm feeding her so she won't be starving tomorrow. Go check it out, Hulk. Hey, Sharikov. You look so happy, though. I love kitty kitty. We're lucky to have spotted that map. The spot marked a small hiding place and found some useful supplies there. A med kit! Okay, cool. That makes me happy. Let's see. Starving. What's the time? Okay, yeah, I have somewhere to be. Alright. Dehydration. Hungry. Dehydration. I mean, I don't have anywhere to be for a while. No. Water. Water for dehydration. I don't have to be anywhere for a while, but I totally lost track of time. Speaking of which, how long are we into this video? Oh, so we'll go ahead and see what's going on. Sharkov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it, and it's not far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? Yeah. Yes, we should. Someone's knocking on the shelter door. Sharkov is not here, and we'll find out next time